Right, we are continuing with the 5 ways to align with the energy of allowing. Okay, we are in the inaction section, which is follow flow and not force, which is inspired action. Okay, when you're in allowing mode, inspired action feels light and natural, not pressured. Okay, you only move when it feels right. That's inspired action. If you feel resistance or frustration, step back and realign yourself before going forward. Another thing that I was led to talk about here is a lot of times when people don't understand or they're not at the same place you are, they might not even understand what going in the flow is. I've always lived my life like this, and it wasn't until years back that I started realizing that I was going with the flow. I just lived my life with what I felt like that didn't resonate within me. And my karmics and people who've known me have thought I was lazy, have just thought that I just didn't think that their advice or whatever was important, and that wasn't it. I just didn't feel that for me. And some people can have the very best intentions for you, right? Because the way that they did something, ABC 1 2 3, worked out for them, but that's their life and that's their way. Okay, when you listen for the flow and you're choosing yourself and you're trusting yourself, you can trust the flow of spirit, God, source, right? Because you're trusting yourself, because you've chosen yourself, because you love yourself, and because you trust yourself, right? And when it doesn't feel right, like people would be like, she just doesn't listen, she's hard. No, I don't feel led to do that. And 9 times out of 10, if I go when spirit tells me to go, when I do it, you go to the store when spirit tells you, you might have a connection, meet somebody, you might get the sale on the thing, you never know. And that's going with the flow. That's being in alignment, right? Because remember, things that are truly meant for you will never require frantic or desperate energy in order to maintain it, ever. Okay? You will never require frantic or desperate energy to maintain anything that is meant to be a part of your life. All right? Flow feels peaceful even when it's powerful. And if people don't understand, that's not your job to make them understand, as long as you're living in the flow and alignment of your life. Okay? Trusting yourself and trusting the intuition and the downloads that spirit is giving to you. All right? All right. Let's flow. I love you.